This is the very best phytonutrient smoothie in the world, with 5 secret ingredients and techniques. No dairy, no milk, no whey powder, nor sugar products. Along with a power smoothie that's based on raw chocolate that I'll show you in the next video, these will change your life. You can get the recipe for both from the website or see the social media links below. These will kickstart your body and mind onto the path to become your best version of yourself. This channel is very much about the development of ourselves into the best we can be, much more than nutrition and health, but this is the important place to start. If you take this phytonutrient smoothie every day along with the power smoothie, here's what will happen. Firstly, within a few days you will start to lose the sugar cravings. The body doesn't want sugar, it is looking for something else. The second thing that will happen, you will start feeling better in yourself, a lot more energy, and you will start losing body fat. The third thing that will happen is that you will lose interest in some foods. This is not about being a vegetarian or vegan, it's about listening to your body. We'll get into that more later on, but everyone is on a path. Follow your own path. Combine this with easy exercise, which I'll show you the secret to, and this will change your life. Okay, here are the 5 reasons why raw, plant-based food is so important. 1. Fresh, living enzymes are powerful catalysts of body processes. They speed up and improve the chemical reactions to the body, but they need to be fresh and raw. They die with processing. 2. We need 60 to 70 mineral and trace elements. We are missing a lot of trace elements. 3. After many years of farming, the land is becoming depleted of trace elements. Farmers only need to put in the phosphates, the nitrates, and potassium, etc. to make the plants grow. But crops are becoming depleted of essential minerals and trace minerals. 4. Plant nutrients are much smaller than inorganic sources and are much more easily absorbed through the intestinal wall, through which all of our food must pass. 5. Plants provide many phytonutrients that are bioavailable for humans. There are about 6,000 bioflavonoids. The body is highly complex. There are a myriad of interactions and processes. It is better to provide your body with the widest range of raw materials and let it utilize what it needs to build natural health, strength, and protection. Everything in these 2 smoothies is included for a reason. We will cover this in more detail in later videos, but let's get started. These are our ingredients. I'll go through them one at a time. The recipe can be downloaded free from our website, shortcutforlife.com. First ingredients: coconut water and water. Bottled spring water, not tap water. No fluoride, that's a poison. Coconut water without preservatives or sulfites, 200 ml of each. So we can add these straight to the blender. You'll need a high power blender, 1000 watts is good. First put in 200 ml of coconut water, then almost 200 ml of water, bottled water. Put 2 markings on the side of the blender with a felt pen to take the shortcut from now on. There's the 200 ml and there's the 400 ml mark. Watercress, one of the best foods. Take a handful of the leaves, about a cup. We're going to use this raw. Take out the larger stalks just to reduce the bitterness of the flavour. Rinse properly. Kale and chard, sometimes called silver beet. Take 1 leaf of kale and 1 to 2 leaves of chard to your taste. If you find kale a little too bitter, you can just use chard. They have very similar nutrition profiles. We need to briefly simmer both kale and chard to reduce the oxalates. It adds a minute or two to preparation time. If you're going to have these smoothies every day, you need to reduce the oxalates. All plants have some form of defense against being eaten, especially those packed with vitamins and minerals such as kale and chard. Oxalates leach out magnesium and calcium from the body. This is how they kill insects, slugs and caterpillars. Kale is also a goitrogen. It leaches iodine out of the body. Steaming kale and chard removes about half of the oxalate, while if you place the leaf directly in the boiling water, it removes oxalate by another 50%. Cut out the center white stems of each leaf. I'll tell you a story about that on Facebook. Put the leaves in cold water, turn on the heat, and turn the heat off once it gets to a simmer to preserve the enzymes. As further protection against oxalates, here is our first secret ingredient. One of those calcium tablets in your cupboard that you're going to throw away now because they're not easily absorbed by the body. Crush one and add it to the blender. The oxalates will bind to this calcium from the tablet, pass straight through your intestines and out the body without being absorbed through the intestinal wall and without potentially causing kidney stone. Next, add 2 flowerets of broccoli. Save the stem to last. It is the best and sweetest and contains all the oils. I cut off the bitter outside skin first. The next ingredient is bell pepper capsule. For this I prefer the green one for taste. And a green smoothie looks better, but the red are the mature plants and they have a higher level of bioflavonoids and enzymes, but they have the same level of vitamins. Cut around the top, break them open, remove the seed pod by hand, use 1/2. Take the kale and chard off the heat, remove and drain under cold water. Rinse the kale and chard well until it is cold. I roughly cut it. Make sure that it is completely cold before you add it to the blender. Here is the second secret ingredient: colloidal plant minerals and trace elements. 10 to 16 mineral nutrients are required to grow grains, fruit, vegetables, so farmers add minerals such as phosphates, nitrates and potash to the soil for crops. But humans need 60 to 70 trace elements for good health, and this is part of our problem. The soil has been depleted over many years of farming. This colloidal mineral and other similar products on the market provide 70 or more trace elements derived from plant material recovered from plant deposits from thousands of years ago before intensive farming commenced. Just a dessert spoon of this added each day provides a huge range of essential trace minerals. It is important that these trace elements are derived from plant sources because the mineral nutrients from plants are bioavailable to humans. What we're aiming to do here with these smoothies is to provide the broadest range of plant-based essential nutrients and living enzymes so that the body can utilize them as it requires. We don't need a lot, but in the long run it's probably not so much the bad food that we eat that kills us, but not eating the good food that enables the body to fight the consequences of eating the bad foods. Give the blender a burst for 20 to 30 seconds at half power to reduce some of the bulk. The third secret ingredient is a whole small lemon. Lemons are the only natural food that is anionic, that is, they alkalize the body. Lemons also balance the taste of kale and chard and give the smoothie a fresh, appealing taste. I think they're essential. Most of the goodness in the lemon is in the skin. Add a pear, quartered, remove the stem and core. It contains bioflavonoids. I prefer to pack in pairs. The fourth secret ingredient is garlic. Add a clove of fresh garlic for the enzymes. Enzymes are important catalysts of body reaction. Bernardo, the oldest man in America at 116, ate a clove of fresh garlic every day. He was a herbalist and said that the enzymes from the garlic last only 1 to 2 hours once the clove is exposed to air. It must be fresh garlic, not from a bottle. This is how to harness the power of enzymes. Similarly, add a large thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger. Cut the outer skin off. The fifth secret ingredient is 2 drops of vitamin D3. If it is summertime where you are, and you're happy to get sun on your body, then you may not need to add this. Sunlight is the best source of vitamin D. You only need 2 drops of B3, but it is fat soluble, so also add a teaspoon of omega-3 oil, or a teaspoon of coconut oil, or a teaspoon of hemp oil. Vitamin D helps the nutritional uptake of calcium, which after water is the most important nutrient in the body. Now all we need to do is blend it. Start the blender, run at a medium speed for 15 seconds, and then run at top speed for 45 to 60 seconds. Then it is ready to serve. Each day I have these smoothies and I feel really great, alert, full of energy. With regular exercise you will change your life. We'll cover exercise in later videos, but think on this. There is twice as much fluid in the lymphatic system as there is blood in the body, and no heart to pump it around. It is only exercise and muscle movement that does it. The importance of the lymphatic system is underestimated. I have the Power Smoothie every morning, cacao raw chocolate with good natural protein that provides energy throughout the day. Then I have this Phytonutrient smoothie from mid-morning through lunchtime. Listen to your body. Then you can eat what you feel like for dinner. This is what will happen. You will feel good. You will lose the cravings for sugar and for sweet foods. You will start losing weight. You will start to feel and look healthy. There is much more to talk about and to do, but this is the start. You can download the recipes for free from the website shortcutforlife.com. Let me know how you go on via Facebook. Subscribe below to get to the next video that's up live now. See you soon.